Hey, how's it going, everybody? Sorry, it's been a little while since I gave you an update, but here we are, and the reason for that mostly is because we've had just a lot of tedious things going on and not a whole lot of excitement, but the motor's in its final resting place, I think, for now. Got enough clearance to get a thin paper folder in up top and enough to get a sheet of paper in the cross beam below, so that's good. So that's all pretty much in. I've got the cross bracing in below as well. Unfortunately, the piping I had ordered for the intake has not come in yet. It'll be here Monday, so we can get that established some. But essentially what I've done is had some flanges made here to make adapters, just to take a 3.5-inch piece of pipe, and I'm basically got an 120-degree bend that I'm going to simply loop back around down into the stock air box, hopefully, which is also in place now. Word to the wise, the motor's got to be out in order to get the stock air box in, so that's something that had to be done. Also, I had pulled the fuel line out and reran that, and I'm going to use the stock fuel line pickup there on the other side in order to get fuel to the motor. So that's all in order now, and I've also been taking care of the wiring. Obviously, this is intended to go in a front engine car, so the gas pedal cable is not long enough, so that's all been extended now. I've got the wiring kind of run up through here. It's your diagnostic port, which I'm probably going to end up mounting back here somewhere, so when this thing does come time for emissions again, just simply redirect them to that plug, and that should get you by. The pedal cable here, this had a little bit of an unexpected twist in that it had some EFI, RFI shielding in there, so I had to order some of this. Overall, I probably extended this pedal cable a little bit too far, but I'd rather have a little bit much than not enough in order to tuck the wire in good. But I added about 7 feet of wire here altogether. You can see here it's pretty much where the factory splice stopped, and got all this to play with. So it reaches up to our gas pedal without any problem now, of which now I also have the gas pedal installed. So I didn't really give you guys too many updates while I was making this, but essentially it's just a bunch of plate steel that I have folded into place. Made some adjustments with the brackets on the side there, although there's not a whole lot of room to adjust it once it's in there. So what I basically did was just welded that plate to the floor on that side and to the floor over there, and now we have a gas pedal. So got plenty of clearance. You know, Chevy provides pretty good instructions about how to mount this thing, and you know, the bottom's kicked out a little bit far on it, and I may try to make some adjustments to tilt it up more later on. But for right now, this will get us rolling down the road with some gas. So got that finally taken care of. Let's see what else. I got the steering pump stuff sorted out. Let's take a quick look at the bottom of the motor since we're still back here. And as I said, we have got some room down here now, at least to get a piece of paper in between that crossbar and the oil pan, so that's good. Clearance is still quite tight up there, but you know, like I said, you know, got enough clearance to make it count. So I also got the crossbars and the cross bracing in. That's all in place now, so really everything's right about where it should be. I did a test fit with the axles last week, and that all looks really good as well. So feeling pretty good about the whole setup right now. Pretty much time to fully jump into the wiring and the cooling system, get some fuel to it, and then hopefully we will be rocking and rolling here and not too much longer. So let's see, like I said, about the only other thing is I got the steering sorted out, and basically just made our own mounts here. Just did a little bit of angle aluminum and some bolts that used a couple of established spots back there in the trunk bay, and then drilled 1 or 2 more down here. I'm not sure how easy that's going to be to see, but you know, not too difficult, although I would like to think that they could have come up with a more established method of doing that. But it's in now. Hoses are all run, lines are run, power's run up through the bottom there, and I actually decided to go ahead and put it right through where this grommet is that they have. There's not a whole lot. This is a double wall firewall, so there's not a whole lot of good options for places to run that stuff. Essentially, the the pump has got 2 lines coming off of it, one that's going to run straight to the battery with its own fuse box, which I've gone ahead and mounted right here next to the battery. So we'll just simply run a short line from here to the main battery terminal. That'll get that taken care of, and then we just got to pick up signal wire down there, and that should give us electric power steering. So that's about where we're at for now. I appreciate everybody's interest, and if you've got any questions, just let me know. Thanks.